Hello class. Okay, today we're going to do a quick review and tutorial on how to use StatCrunch to calculate the mean, median, mode, and mid-range. Now before we begin, I'll have to let you know that there is no function within StatCrunch that will calculate the mid-range of a data set directly, but there is a way to kind of simplify the calculation for you so that you don't have to do too much kind of work by hand. Okay, let's begin. So first we have our data set here. We're going to click on the blue squares and click Open in StatCrunch. That should import the data into the first column of StatCrunch. And then we're going to go to Stat, Summary Stats, Columns. And then you'll see here is that you'll have windows between the left and right that are going to be asking which variables you want to do your calculations on. And since we only have one, we're going to click on that. And now we have all of these other functions within StatCrunch that we could calculate on our data set, but we only need the ones that were actually going to be useful to us for this question. So I'm going to actually remove all of these first and just click on the mean first. I also want the n. I want, what else do we want? And the way that I'm doing this, let me back up really quick, is that I am, as you can see, there's a little note that if you want to move over more than one function at a time, you just hold down on the control button on your keyboard and then hit click. So I'm holding down control. I clicked on mean, n, and then I'll scroll down a little bit, hold down control again, median, and mode. Now to get the mid-range, I'm also going to get, I also want it to give me the min and max. All right, and then I can see on the right side panel that I have the mean, the n, the median, the mode, the min, and the max. And then I'm going to hit compute. And here's my output. And so now I can quickly kind of go through this and put in all the answers for my data set. So what is the mean of the data set? I'm going to make sure I read this very carefully, type an integer or a decimal rounded to one decimal place. My mean is 50.09, so I'm going to do 50.1. That's good. Next, what is the median? The median is 45. No need to round, nice whole number. Select the correct choice below, and if necessary, fill in the box to complete your choice. This is for the mode. So as we can see here, it reports that there is no mode. So that means that we have an entire list of unique numbers. There are no repeats. And so we're just going to click on the option that says there is no mode. Correct. Now for the mid-range, what we're going to do is a little something by hand, a little bit of things by hand, but it's not going to be too arduous. So we already know that we define the mid-range. What we're going to do is we're going to add the minimum value and the maximum value to one another. And so that would be 28 plus, 81. Looks a little weird. And then we're going to divide that by 2. We'll do the top first. So that gives us 89,109. Divide that by 2. And then do a quick little calculator and make sure that I don't make any mistakes. 54.5. That's my mid-range. I'm going to put that in here. And there you have it. And then it's going to kind of give you kind of more conceptual question, but as far as being able to use StatCrunch to calculate the mean, median, mode, and mid-range, you can do this, repeat these steps again and again and again for all the other data sets that should be within this homework and future homeworks as well. So again, you go to Stat, Summary Stats, Columns, and you're back to where you need to be. Hopefully you find this useful and that it will help speed up things when you're working on these types of homeworks with data now. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Okay, bye-bye.